Okay, so more Warframe, and this time I'm going to take a very quick look at the Prisma Gorgon. It is the third installment of the Grineer heavy machine gun for us to mess about with. It's available off good old Barrow Katir, the Void Trader, who sometimes brings us really nice things and other times brings us not so nice things. It does cost 50,000 credits as well as 600 ducats, which is a lot to some players and not so much to other players who spend a lot of time in the Void. You guys of course will get it relatively easy. It can also be traded between players for platinum. Once you haven't put a potato or a foam on it, then you can give it to some of your friends or clanmates or just randoms, I guess. But I guess the big question is it actually worth that price? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think it's going to depend on what kind of player you are, is going to determine whether or not you think this weapon is actually worth it or not. It is of course only a slight variation on the actual original Gorgon and the Gorgon rate. Stat wise there isn't a whole lot between the three of them. It does deal 25 base damage, which is the exact same as the original Gorgon, but it is 2 less than the Gorgon rate. Its crit chance is 5% higher than the other two as well at 15%, and it has got 30 more rounds in its magazine as well as having a much larger ammo pool of 840. Now it's a mastery rank 0 weapon, but let's be honest, if you're a new player you're not going to have that kind of currency to go out and buy this weapon in the first place. If you're going to spend platinum on it, then there are much better options available for you to make the game easier, I guess. If you're a new player anyway, you're going to probably want to go and get a Bolto Prime or a Soma Prime, even though I don't want to compare this to either of those. They're the try-hard weapons. This is kind of more of a mid-tier weapon in my opinion. It's a fun weapon, and if you're going to form it several times, then it should be okay for early Tower 4 missions. But once you go into the longer lasting missions and the higher waves, then damage will drop off pretty fast compared to the higher tier weapons. Now this weapon for me is a weapon for collectors in the game who have to have everything or want everything, or the other guys who just want to have some fun running around testing different weapons and not just being seen using the Bolto Prime and the Soma Prime and the Opticore and the Cyanide Gamma Core and basically all the try-hard weapons in the game. Because every mission I jump into seems to have at least 1 or 2 guys in it with the Soma Prime, Bolto Prime, basically try-hards, and end up leaving after 5 to 10 waves anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Prisma Gorgon. Is it worth the 600 ducats it costs to acquire, or is it just going to be one of those weapons that you skip and maybe it'll come back at a later rotation and you might get it then? Then by all means, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and hit that subscribe button for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.